lead singer from Circus of Power. My name's Anthony, by the way, and smnnews.com. And normally we do a little bit heavier stuff, the hair metal stuff.
Heavier than us.
But I was about to say, you guys actually fit the bill, especially from the era that you were in.
Yeah.
You guys were your own beasts when it was not in vogue.
Yeah, plus we sound heavier now than we did back then.
Well,
different guys, so
changed,
it's going to sound
different
different.
guys, and the whole works. But going back to that, I was talking with my buddies. I was a car guy. And I wasn't, obviously I'm not tatted up, but I was totally a car guy. And your songs, the metaphors, using the motor and all that stuff.
Well, you would have liked my Charger. And you can see it in the Nashville Pussy video, Go Motherfucker Go.
Oh, yeah, that's
my
yours?
Charger.
Okay, I did some work with them oh gosh, who was it? Black Label Society. Back in the early 2000s.
They're great people, Corey and Ryder. They're just, I love those
So that's
guys
your car,
so
huh?
Yeah, I'm also having sex in the bathroom in that video if you want to
Nice,
look at some gory details.
Well, there's
and also in the Courtney Love video, Malibu, that's my car she's standing on. I sold it since then, but and an American flag paint on the top had almost 600 horsepower. Somehow I'm still alive.
Right? No, I hear you. No,
I crashed into a bridge in
Topanga, so I got you. Into a what?
A bridge in Topanga where I live.
Oh,
twice.
Geez. Oh my gosh.
And there's a little section. I took out the same section of bridge twice. The metal right
you
there.
Own it.
Well, yeah, they put my name right there. Somebody crossed it out, and it was pretty funny. It was stupid. I was just showing off too. It was retarded.
Yeah, it happens. That's what we do, especially
little moisture in the road. Radiator bam, shoulder bam.
Oh,
cops bam.
You're alive.
Yeah. Cop is good. He says, like, what happened? I go, the celery got stuck in a good shirt. And he just split.
My leg
He helped me push it over to the side of the road, though. He was all right.
Nice. Again, going back to that time and how it was totally different. Now, I think you guys aren't LA, are you?
We are.
You guys are LA.
Yeah, but we're mostly New York guys.
Oh, okay. So you guys relocated at the time?
I relocated back in 91, 92.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because again, LA seemed to be a lot of hair and a lot of makeup. And you guys were like, we're gonna do some Seattle before Seattle even knows what they're gonna do.
Kinda.
I mean,
Steppenwolf.
Oh, for sure.
Blues. Motorhead. Queen's Clear. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Tuned down, it definitely had that vibe.
Well, those guys all liked us. I know that Jerry, when I first saw it, he knew about us. We played with Alice in Chains a few shows, and Masters of Reality when Ginger Baker was playing drums.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. More people should know who Masters of Reality is.
Oh no.
Them and Raging Slab. More people should know who those two bands are.
Those are such good names.
They're great bands.
Yeah.
And like, what the fuck?
Just back in the day, for sure.
Yeah.
You guys, how did you guys, I know how you molded yourself. You molded the way that you wanted to write music. But how did you find the crowds at that time? Because nowadays, I mean, you saw what happened out there. It was badass.
It was badass. And there's also a lot of people out there that hadn't seen us before.
Okay.
And I saw the crowd get bigger while we were playing, and I was walking the concourse on the way over here, and a dozen people came up to me that didn't know who we were, and all of a sudden we're their favorite band of the day or something, and I liked that meant a lot to us, as well as the people that already knew our stuff. We go by our own drum beat, do what we want to do. We're also doing, like tonight, we only did 2 new songs. Normally we come out and do half and half.
Yeah, you told your drummer to relax and not get so excited about getting to the next night. It was great.
But I mean, we come out and we played with these guys a bunch of times. They kind of gave us our first gig back in seeing the Viper.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I love these guys, man. They're just
the Viper,
real rock and roll band.
Yeah.
Junkyard band.
No, it was, I mean, as I was telling them, I wasn't quite old enough to be able, back then at 18, you weren't getting into places.
Right.
I was able to break people in later on, but then you couldn't. So I didn't get to see all those shows and live that in the late 80s.
Right.
Early 90s, everything changed. I'm 21, I'm getting into places. So I missed kind of that whole run of all that. So
and then you went through all that terrible music of the 90s and the 2000s.
Oh my gosh. I'm just glad that there were some bands left that were able to stick to their guns. And
they're doing new songs too. Junkyard.
That is
so
cool.
when we've been playing with them, we come on and we do like almost half and half.
Okay.
And I know when I go see The Damned and when I go see when Lemmy was around, I go see Motorhead. Of course, you want to hear all the shit you're familiar with. But like, if they come out and they rock some new song and it's really hard and it sounds like the old stuff and it's catchy and and you see other people singing it that I've already saw on the website or whatever that it's on. It's fucking on. So we just started going, yeah, let's just do what we want to do. We got nothing to lose, you know. We're not as big as Bret Michaels is or these other guys. You know?
Very few made it to that
And you know
stature,
what?
good or bad.
I would love to sell zillions of records and play in front of a million people.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, our band will never be corporate. And we're always it's gonna be warts and all with us. I know we're gonna make mistakes no matter who we get playing with us and stuff like that. It's just we're a dirty bar band, you know.
But you know what? I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it. And the vibe was totally awesome.
Yeah, it was good tonight. It was really great, man. The sound system was great. Got to give credit to the people that put the show on because I told the guys that did the monitors and the PA and everything, you guys were. He said, "No one ever thanks us." I go, "Well, you guys were awesome."
Oh, good.
I could hear myself breathe up there. Never mind sing, and that's a rare
As a
thing.
singer, that's really
Oh,
good.
dude, yeah.
As a guitarist,
I can still
guess
talk
wanna
right
hear
now.
you breathe.
After rehearsals, I can't talk. In our regular place we rehearse at,
Yeah.
I got to scream and shout.
Oh
So,
my goodness,
it was fun tonight.
that's cool. So let's ask you: you're in a room with Clinton and or Trump. What do you say? It's a real question. I have it.
Sure. Well, I tell Trump to stop acting like an excuse for a human being.
Okay.
And I tell Clinton, just stick with one fucking story about the emails, and that's it. You know, I mean, this guy threatens to kind of have people shoot her twice now.
Right.
And I'm not an anti-Second Amendment guy at all, and neither she is. And if you know anything about politics, you can't touch that fucking amendment. You'll never go anywhere. It's America. But, you know, I think a lot of Americans, working class Americans, are being, you know, used by that guy.
Trump.
Yeah, he's on the cover of People magazine about, you ever see it, about 15 years ago?
No, I don't
Google
know
it
that.
after we talk.
Okay.
It's a picture of Donald Trump on People magazine. It says, if I were ever to run for president, I'd run as a Republican. Those people are fucking stupid. They believe anything Fox News says. Those people are voting for that guy. Now, no matter if you're towards the right or the left, if my candidate said that about me, I would be like, fuck you. I'll vote for the other guy. Fuck you.
Out of principle.
Or a woman.
Yeah, out of principle. Yeah, now you can
Out
say
of principle,
woman,
yes. Even if I liked the guy's platform,
Right.
I still wouldn't vote for him. Now I'm starting to spit on you.
That's okay.
It's
you're
getting
excited.
intense.
It's good. No,
Look, I
love
like
it.
Bernie Sanders because you know,
A
he
lot of
didn't
people
take he didn't take corporate, you know, gigantic packs of money and you know wanted free college and everyone. Why are you going to do that? Well, that's the way it used to be. All these big, huge colleges were free before.
Yeah,
Now
was.
they're entities that make zillions of dollars.
I'm one of those that paid into zillions of dollars. So
Right,
yeah, I know.
and you know what student debt is. I mean, I go on with all the fucking night, but student debt is like right behind credit cards as like, it's like $60 billion or something. What the fuck, you know?
It's funny how it's the only thing you can't file bankruptcy against.
Right, yeah.
Trust
To me, America needs a great third-party candidate. Like, Sanders is not a Democrat, really, but he ran as one because he needed to get votes.
He had to.
He did really good. I've been following that guy for like 10 years. And I always tell people about him, no one knew who he was. He amazed me. He started off like 2 or 3%. And he could have beat her. If it started...
Come on, there's some stuff there.
There's some stuff there, but I'm
Yeah.
saying it grew for him. If people knew about it at the beginning, I think he would have taken her. But for me, America needs a third-party candidate that's like as charismatic as a Kennedy is, or Clinton is.
Wouldn't that be
Wears good suits and looks good, and isn't old like Sanders is. You know, 'cause I love Bernie and all that, but there's a certain thing.
4 years? I don't know if he make it.
There's a showbiz thing though when
Yeah.
it comes to politics to getting elected.
Yeah.
Ask Trump about it. And he's got all the
he's
free.
king.
Yeah.
He's the king.
And it needs a third party. I mean, you know,
Our two-party system is a little bit too.
and the libertarian thing, I'm with some of it. I'm not with some of it. And the green thing, I'm with a lot of it. But no one's going to vote for it. You know,
I agree. That was a really
scary
good answer.
election coming up, dude.
It is
Scary election.
It is very scary.
Yeah.
And we have a
And I'm not crazy about
50
Clinton
days.
either.
We have 50 days left or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Things are going to change for sure.
Yeah, something will happen. You never know. God forbid, like a terrorist incident or something could change the whole thing.
It does.
And all of a sudden, everyone. Yeah.
So last question for you. That way you can get going. You're Marty McFly, and you're going back after.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Back to the Future.
Oh, I never watched that.
Come on.
I don't watch that fucking.
Not even
I
then?
don't watch that fucking Goonies shit. I'm not from LA.
Not even then?
No.
Okay. But you'll get the gist
Ask
of the
me a
question.
De Niro question.
Yeah, right,
Oh,
okay.
I know every line.
No, you'll get this. I promise.
Taxi driver. I know every line in the fucking movie.
I promise.
I'll do Jodie Foster's parts.
I love it. No, you'll be fine with this. I promise you. After your first album came out, what would you have changed, if anything? Like I said, so if you could go back in time, basically.
A lot of things, but just one thing.
Something that means something the most to you that your fans out there would know. What would you change about where your career went after your first album?
Addiction.
Okay. That is an honest, straight answer.
And I'll be the first one to say, to blame myself for it. I mean, I wasn't a rolling in the gutter heroin addict, but I had a lot of bad problems. I had doing a lot of drugs and drinking a lot. And so were the other guys, but I needed to be healthy up there singing. I needed to be like I was today and work out and, have a drink, but not be like a fucking guy that's up for 9 days in a row.
Understood. That was the most honest answer, and that's what I appreciate.
Yeah,
that was rad. Yeah. That was perfect.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, man. That was badass. Thank you for doing that.
I'm a double hugger. I'm a wannabe guinea.
I am a guinea.
All right.
So is she, actually.